painters, we're going to be doing a color wheel today to start moving away from value and into color. So to start with, you have a cup of crayons that have the primary colors black and white. So the way we're going to start this is we are going to have yellow, and we're going to color all the way from red orange across to blue green and yellow. And as you color, your crayons may break, and that's okay. I have a pink bucket on my table that you can put broken crayons in and get a fresh one if that is something you need to do. So now that we've got those colors done, now we're going to do green, yellow green, yellow orange, and orange, because these are all colors that have yellow in them. And then we're going to take and put our crayon, yellow crayon away and get out red. So now with red, we're going to start on yellow orange lightly, very lightly, not much red and yellow orange. Then we're going to go across the color wheel to blue violet, and it has just a little bit of red in it as well. Then we're going to come back over to orange, a little bit more pressure. So this is light, medium, light pressure. Then we have 3 or 4 colors that have tons of red. That would be red orange, red violet, and violet. Those all have lots of red. So I'm going to push hard, push dark, with lots of red in these. And no matter how much you push on red orange, it's still going to be kind of a red or an orange tone compared to a true red. Then red is done, and out comes blue. So now with blue, I'm going to lightly color yellow green with blue, lightly, and then I'm going to go across the color wheel to red violet, and with blue, that's going to be lightly colored as well. It has just a little blue in it. Then I'm going to go medium on green with blue, because green has a little bit more blue in it than yellow green does. And then I have 4 areas that have lots and lots of blue. That would be blue green, blue, red violet, and violet. So dark, 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 dark on violet, red violet, but it's got red in it, so it's gonna, or no, that's blue violet, excuse me, and then violet. Okay, so then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to start to color my complementary colors, and those are colors that are across the color wheel from each other. So I'm going to start, I got blue here, and I'm not only going to do complementaries, I'm going to do tints and shades down here as well. And so what it calls for is you're supposed to color both of these blue. And then a tint is when we add white to a color, and that's how we get pink, light green, light blue, stuff like that. And when we add black to a color, that's called shading, and that makes it darker. Okay, so then it says here, I'm going to color both of these red. I'm going to color both of these blue, and then I'm going to color both of these yellow. Then I'm going to get rid of these and get a nice big cup of crayons with my secondary colors. Okay, so I've got my secondary colors here, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to be showing that when you mix primary colors, they make brown. But when you put them side by side, they look bright. So green is the opposite of red, but if I lay green beside red, it looks very bright. And orange is the opposite of blue, but if I lay orange next to blue, it looks very bright. And then purple is the opposite of yellow, but if I lay purple next to yellow, like the Lakers, then it's going to be very bright. Okay, so then page 2 is done, and page 2 is a highlighted page. And now we're going to turn over to page 3, and we're going to highlight page 3. So here on page 3, we have all of these stars, and they are done in different color schemes. So here is a warm star, cool star, primary, secondary. Where do I find those answers? Well, they would be back here on page 2. All of those answers are right here. So what you're going to do is on page 3, you're going to start coloring those stars in the different color schemes.